Yo, son, so y'all heard static that whole time, me not even realizing. Do y'all hear it now? Let me know if y'all hear it now, man. I'm going. I don't know what the hell's going on. Anyway, let me get to this damn game. It's gonna be a quick one because I'm getting pissed, man. Yeah, Knicks win tonight, 112 versus 98. Like I said, man, suit to the guys talking about freaking Grady Sizemore next to me, man. Talking about Travis Hafner, man. I've actually, his static is way lowered. I don't even know where the static is coming from. That's the whole point. I have no idea where the static is coming from. I'm befuddled. I'm bewildered. Um, but yeah, let's get to it, man. Like my lips all chapped like a crackhead. Uh, yo, man, yeah. This was a comeback. I mean, I want to say comeback game, but this game probably revealed too many of the lingering issues that we've had. Reveal a little bit more of them. That we're become a cat dominant team, and that some of the issues might lie in Brunson's hero ball, us not going through sets properly, us not moving the ball around too much. Um, Again, I take the win for what it is. It's a good win. It's nice to have wins. Nice to get back on the winning track. And again, the Magic to me or the Raptors to me are not as good as the Magic. So this is, it's like a bittersweet game where it's like we really beat the Raptors this way, but we couldn't beat the Magic who missed four of the starters, five key players. Yo, salute my brother Latrell Spear, man. He said Tibbs needs to expand the rotation. I don't want stars and Cat and OG specifically to get hurt. I'm scared. Latrell, they were under 40 minutes. Yeah, they were under 40 minutes, but it's a little disturbing, man. Like you watch today's game, and yes, Brunson was off for the most part. Brunson tonight shot 5 for 13 from the field, 1 for 4 from three, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. The thing with Brunson that got me mad was that he forced shots too many times tonight. The Knicks got into these situations where the shot clock got down. There were times where literally Brunson just crossed the half court line, and he maybe had like, and it felt like obviously it's an 8 second violation, but it felt like he only had 10 seconds left to go on the shot clock. Now we did have one shot clock violation, but I just felt like we got way too. It was way too late to get into our sets, right? I love what some other guys do on this team. Josh Hart that had a good game. Times that he played secondary playmaker, again, you attack in transition. When he had the advantage versus the tall defenders, he took it, driving to the basket. So many. Again, he's such a great finisher at the rim. It makes no sense why he's not. Not saying he should be our secondary scorer, but again, have that freedom, or not even the freedom because he does, but have the directive to say, "Hey, we need you to take attention away from Brunson." Almost, I don't say save him from himself, but remind Brunson there's an offense outside of him. He doesn't have to do it by himself. Right? And again, Josh Hart, another beautiful game, almost a triple double, 21 points, 11 rebounds, 6 of them offensive, 7 assists, 1 steal. Josh Hart was everywhere. You never there. His shot started to fall in that second half, man. But it's a game. I want to compliment these guys on this game. Again, strong game tonight by the Knicks. Shot 47.7% from the field, 36.4% from three. Could have been better because Mikal Bridges couldn't make a three to save his life. Killed my damn parlay. Mikal Bridges, freaking 13 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. I'm not. No, I'm sorry. That was James. 10 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Come on, dogs. What are we doing here? But anyway, all this game just kept reminding me and saying, it's like, bro, we do it to ourselves. I get it. We need depth. The depth is weak. 100% agree. But we do it to ourselves. We put ourselves in these positions where we try to go hero ball. We try to match 3 for 3. Tonight, who could stay in front of Cat? Now, don't get me wrong. Cat did say, I think it was against OKC. He was tired, whatnot. I understand. Against the Bulls, he was tired as well too. Or more so against the Bulls because of back to back. But get his ass in the post. I do not need to see. Now, granted, Cat shot well from outside. Shot 3 for 3 from outside tonight. Again, 27 points for Cat, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals. But it's weird. I thought that Cat would have been the guy that we'd have to get into the mindset of, yo, let's go through the sets. Let's run proper plays. Let's that guy has 3, 4 fouls on him. Let's get you back in the post. Let's try to be physical. Let's try to draw these fouls. And it seems like we have to tell it to Brunson. This offense takes a whole different shape and hold when once Cat is in there versus when Brunson's in there. And look, Brunson's my guy. It's not me sitting here trying to talk trash about Brunson and say Brunson is this, Brunson. I'm not one of those people, trust me. But Brunson has to get out of his head the hero ball mindset. I thought that he was showing shades of that early this season, and he's going back to that. I thought he was showing shades of it a little bit late last season, especially in the playoffs. Once the shot wasn't falling, he kind of played facilitator. I thought he did great in that game. Was it game 5? Where he was making the defenders come out and play him. Then it changes up, man. I don't know what it is. It's like you have to constantly get in his head that he doesn't have to do it by himself. And I don't know why. There's so many weapons here. He doesn't have to keep doing it by himself. Now, I think more so tonight was just more so just the touch wasn't there. But you see them, they try to, they run the offense through him. It's like, bro, you don't have to force it through him. You don't. It was just annoying kind of to see what Brunson was doing out there just because I know what he's capable of doing. This should have been a 15-assist game night for Brunson, right? And I understand, like, they were trying to give it to Brunson, try to get it to McCall. He probably should have more assists if McCall could hit a damn shot tonight. McCall was god-awful scoring-wise, man. Kill my damn parlay. But with Brunson, man, it's just all about knowing when and where, the time to do it. Play the game within a game. Now, granted, the Raptors just aren't a good team. But I just thought that Brunson could have done a way better job of controlling the game on his part. Or not even controlling the game, but, well, yeah, I'll say that too, because they made a little 8-point run to get it within, like, what was it, 50 to 48, Knicks. I just felt like he could have done a better job of controlling the game. But, look, other guys stepped up big, man. Even Cat on the steals. Now, Cat, the first bucket he had tonight, attacking the basket, he was hurt. Your man was limping back. You know, he's not 100%, but this is what I like about what is now permanent to Cat's brain. Toughness. Mental toughness. This is a Cat. Now, granted, Cat's had that nasty, I think it was a knee injury a few years ago with the Wolves. So I'm not going to sit up here and say that he's never experienced pain and try to fight through injuries. But this is a guy who complained about playing, there's only one culture in the league that I play for, something minutes for. And now your man Cat is talking about, I want to be in the game. I want to play the game. Right? So, look, give it to Cat. I'm going to give him his credit. I'm going to eat half crow so far for the season. Because whatever got into his brain, it's working. For him to play tough, for him to attack the basket, for him to not give up mismatches and advantages. Tonight, he abused Pirtle. He abused Scotty Barnes. Like, no one could stay in front of him. This dude he was driving from the top or through the wing into the baseline for monster dunks on pick. Like, bro, son, who was staying in front of Cat? Who can stay in front of Cat on his best day? He's at the foul line, and we're looking at him. We're like, oh, crap. Cat is big as a mother effer. Pause. And I'm saying that, look, we know how, tall and whatever Cat is as a center, but it's like, bro, like, his stature. Like, when Cat plays to his strength, you feel his presence. We were feeling his presence, and he was on the foul line doing this. And we were like, yo, son, this dude is, bro. What's good with your man, son? So it's look, man. Cat again played his ass off tonight, man. I think he had 2 blocks tonight as well, 2 to 1 they reviewed. I think off the backboard. I think he had 2 blocks tonight. Let me check the box score. But Cat tonight, man, I hate using this word, but for what the Knicks needed, because the Knicks fans, as we lose this game to RJ and IQ. Cat was special tonight, man. 27 points, 13 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 2 blocks. He became the safety blanket that Jalen Brunson is supposed to be. Think about me saying this. He became the safety blanket, granted it's the Raptors, that Jalen Brunson's supposed to be. OJ Anunoby, good game. 27 points tonight, 8 for 13 from the field. Finally hitting his damn threes. 4 for 6 from the outside. 7 for 8 from the stripe. 2 rebounds, 2 steals, 1 blocks. Gotta give it to the refs. The refs called a fair game tonight. One of the more, and I know what I'm saying is because I'm not just saying it's because of a win, but they called it straight up for us tonight. But OJ Anunoby, I thought was good, attacking the basket off the dribble, was always aggressive, trying to find spots to get to on the floor off the dribble. They featured him in the post several times, even if it wasn't to any avail. But just how he played tonight's game, man. Old OG Anunoby, hitting those outside shots, being aggressive to the basket, fast break. Mr. Cherry Picker, which I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, It was fine for what we needed tonight. Bojanu was good. Um, like I said, Josh Hart was great tonight, man. Pressure Achua. Can I say something about Pressure Achua? Stop being afraid of damn basketball. That turnover or almost turnover that you had, where Jalen Brunson passed you the ball, and this is probably part of the reason why he doesn't want to pass sometimes. When Cat is not in the game, there's no two-man game with Brunson really anyone else. Now he did have that pick and roll with Achua on one of them, but on the one he Achua was supposed to flash more so into the middle near the foul line, and he shades away. Like you playing this weird. If you're gonna pick and pop, pick and pop. If you're gonna pick and roll, but don't play in the gray areas with that because your point guard has to make a bang bang decision. They were chasing Brunson off of screens all day. They were throwing doubles and chasing around the floor, and he needed guys to flash. And many times tonight, guys weren't flashing. Guys weren't getting to. That sounded crazy. Guys weren't getting to the open spots to give him the option to pass through. Guys got to do a better job. Guys, the players have to do a better job of helping Jalen Brunson out. But it was a little upsetting too, man. Get back Jalen Brunson. A little upsetting, man, just seeing guys kind of stand around. I think too many times when it's like Brunson, Cat, and McCall, you saw OG stand in the corner. And I understand standing in the corner and being the tertiary, whatever option, outside option once the dribble drive penetration action occurs. But I need to see Brunson. I need to see these guys get everybody involved. I want to see more pick and roll with Brunson and Josh Hart. It's the Bruce Brown pick and roll. I'm going to call. I know it's not. I know it's somebody already has that pick and roll in mind, but that short pick and roll with him and Josh Hart needs to see more of that. We play too much 5-out basketball with guys just on the outside and maybe some two-man game between Cat and Brunson, which I got to see more of too. The Cat-Brunson thing, now granted, I think because Cat is hurt, he doesn't want to hit his body, draw as much contact. But I need to see more of that. I do not see enough of that two-man game between Cat and Brunson. They said wave check. Can y'all still hear the wave? Y'all still hear that weird, whatever the hell it is? It shouldn't be there, but again, I apologize. I have no idea what the hell's happening. But yeah, I got to see those two guys have more of a two-man game. Oh my gosh, where are my headphones now? But let me see. Can y'all static? Is static? What? Where's the static coming from? They're static. Weird. Let's see. Yo. There should be absolutely no. I don't even know. Where would there be static? Why is there static? It's all good. Carry on. Let me see. Just so I don't sound boring. I apologize again, guys, man. This should not be happening. I'll put some music on while I'm talking. I don't want to bore you guys to death, but yeah, this has to be much more of a two-man game between two best players. It's gone now. Was that it? I plugged and unplugged the what's the name? Whatever. But those two guys have a better two-man game, man. We got to get other guys involved. It can't just be Brunson and Cat, and then pass it back to the guy on the outside and Josh. It can't be that, man. We're better than that. I hate when we show flashes to our offense and then we go away from it. It makes me sick. Like, we make the game tougher on ourselves. Now, the Knicks I believe we still have the best scoring starting five in the league. But a lot of that is a lot of individual work versus teamwork now that I've seen nowadays. Right? We go away from things that work well. We went away from the post-up game against OKC Thunder, allowed them to get back into that game when we were up by 12 in the third quarter. 12 or 11, whatever the hell it was. We do it to ourselves, man. We do it to ourselves. And this game, it was such a tease, right? It's like the Raptors. Look, man. And by the way, I gotta say this, man. Your man, IQ, suit to IQ, man. You could just tell, man, he don't want to be there like that, dogs. He don't want to be there like that, dogs. You see it in his face. Like, he got paid. Your man tried to do no one was feeling that. Don't get me wrong. People were saying, oh, IQ, before the game, people were cheering for him, showing him love. But damn, son, that spark, man, it's not the same like what he was in New York, man. And he played well. IQ played relatively well for what I remember. 7 for 12 from the field, 3 for 6 from 3, 22 points, 3 rebounds, 5 assists. He played well. He played a really good game tonight, but it was like it wasn't impactful. Can't really take over the game. One thing with IQ, once you stop him going to his right, he picked up his dribble several times. He had 1-3 on his left, but that's what you typically are going to see from him, because he gathers on the left, shoots on the right. Sorry, gathers on the left to shoot and drives on the right. My bad. And once you had that down pack, he really wasn't that much of a threat. R.J. Barrett, another one. Decent game. 16 points, 7-15 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal. The first 2 possessions he had, driving to the left. Once you call off the left, now he did have one where he drove on the right, had the little floater. But then that really didn't really impact much, man. And it goes to show you, man, look, we love the young players on our squad. We always want to see them grow. We want to see the draft picks turn to something great. But impact is impact. OG impacts the game. He impacts winning. I'm not sure I can say the same about RJ and IQ. And that's probably why they're in trade rumors for De'Aaron Fox. You give those young kids money and you expect them to be not world beaters, but guys that impact the game. When I think of young players that impact the game, I think of Cade Cunningham. I've watched Cade Cunningham for years. One of my favorite players to watch. Bro, I still remember I think it was his rookie or second year, maybe in the second year. Against the Hornets. The Hornets weren't good. But your man literally, and the Hornets were up. He controlled the game from quarter 1 to quarter 4. And they ended up winning that game. He knew how to find his plays. He knew how to facilitate. He knew when to attack in the fourth quarter, how to attack, when to draw fouls. Bro, that's impacting winning. RJ and IQ, and sometimes that's all it comes down to. Damn, my lips look terrible. What the? My lips are not even that chapped. But I watch those kids, man. I hope they do well, man. It kind of hurt my heart. Just because, like, they were trying their best, and there's, like, nothing there, man. Even with Scotty, who I think is overrated. He a solid player. He got a little nice little mid-range game. How many times did Scotty pick up his dribble because he couldn't get past his man, or he couldn't impose his will upon his defender? Like, he's not. Everybody was talking about all this point forward stuff, point forward this, point forward that. He can make the requisite passes. He can make a little slick pass to the backdoor cutter. But can he impact the game in terms of winning? Scotty Barnes tonight, again, solid game. 18 points, 7-15 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3, 2 for 2 from the stripe, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 blocks. Didn't really feel like he could impact the game tonight. Like he could really actually make a threat to the Knicks. Never felt that tonight. Even when they were coming back. I always felt, okay, guys, get it together. I never felt scared of the Raptors tonight, man. Sometimes you have to rethink with the young players in your squad. Is this gonna mature into something better in the future? And I'm sorry, RJ, that's my son. IQ, that's my adopted son. Scotty is the son I don't want. But I don't know. I don't know if it's another player. I don't know if they have to get a center. You know, Grady D had a bad game, 3 points, 1 for 6 from the field, 1 for 4 from 3. Couldn't hit a shot from the outside. Yaka Pertel, after a few little possessions here, he had 10 rebounds, 8 points, but really, he's not a guy you're trying to build with. Bruce Brown had a nice little floater. He had 4 points, 1 rebound. Other than that, no real impact. No real impact, man. You just wonder where they go. And I don't want the Knicks to look at this. I know Tom Thibodeau, people talk about the minutes and the legs, right? And I don't think any of the stars didn't have 40 minutes. Could they have sat down a little bit earlier, maybe at 5 minutes? I think the game was still like 18, 16 points or something like that. Achua played 15 minutes. Lane Shamet played 21 minutes. Cameron Payne played 11 minutes, and other guys kind of stepped up. By the way, Lane Shamet, nice. He had a few reverse layups tonight, man. Chris still can hit a 3. Hit a nice little stop and pop, driving from the right wing. But I want to say it's in the second half at least. Played okay. Played decent. But You still have depth problems, man. What are the Knicks gonna do? Now, the reports that the Knicks are not gonna go crazy, that this is a tryout time for the Knicks. In terms of seeing how their bench shake, or see how the team shakes out. They said the same thing last year. They're gonna make no trades. You're gonna see how things shake out. You know, they end up trading RJ and IQ. No, was that 2 years ago? Maybe 2 years ago. But you still need a bench creator. You still need some type of scoring, or you go defensively. You gotta go defense. You gotta pick one side, man. Are we gonna shut down teams with a second unit, or are we gonna try to outscore you and then stagger lineups to try to get maybe guys in the starting lineup who are second, third scorers, Josh Hart's, Mikal Bridges, and have them be the primary scorers with stagger lineups? That's going to be a decision going forward. Suits my brother Aquarius Leviathan Prophecy. Yes, the game was great. It's just cold as hell outside. It's brick. It's that when it's cold outside. Woo! Who are you holding? Wait until tonight. Yeah. It's that type of cold, man. It's that uncomfortable, like, oof. You ever want to be outside type cold? You're just like, let me just go. I'll go inside the subway. I don't even care if there's crazies. Let me just escape this ridiculousness. Other than that, the game was great, man. Had a fun time. To all the people in my section, man. Great fans. Had some Raptors fans leave early, but a few people left early because it was 6 minutes. They're like, "Oh, I'll buy 15 in." Even though I don't leave if we're down. I might leave. Excuse me, up just to try to beat the traffic, because you have, like, one thing is in New York, a lot of people don't know how to walk. People talk about driving. People talk about this congestion pricing stuff, which is, I don't agree with. People talk about driving. There are a lot of people in New York who don't know how to walk. Forget about driving. People do not know spatial awareness. Got dudes in a walkway that just stand right there, and they're like, "Oh, what?" It's like, dude, get the hell out, move out the way. There's literally thousands of people trying to cross these damn walkways at MSG. Why do I look like a... Anyway. But we have a lot of answers, a lot of questions to answer versus OKC, who just lost, just got their win streak broken by the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers, Max Strus and Ty Jerome, woo. And your man Donovan Mitchell, 8 straight butt tonight. And those two was carrying from the bench. We're going to bring back OKC, or we're going to play OKC again back at the Garden on Friday. Obviously, SGA could be an issue. Now, I thought Mikal Bridges played some good defense on him the first game. Then he started to percolate a little bit in that fourth quarter. Or a lot of it, let me say, in that fourth quarter. Then Jalen Williams been a thorn outside, a second half thorn. First half, Second half, he's getting steals. You can't... A team like that, a team like the Raptors, you could make some mistakes on. Right? We had several turnovers today where the Raptors really didn't hurt us in any grand way, shape, or form. Right? Turnovers, 16 to our 12. They actually had 22 points of a turnovers, but it's still like it didn't really put them in. There were times when we made stupid turnovers, got back, good transition defense. I didn't even feel like they had 22 points in us in transition off of turnovers. But again, we can't play sloppy basketball like that against a team like the OKC Thunder, who every time there's an entry pass, the defenders are reaching over it, getting deflections. Why am I hitting everything as I'm talking to you guys? We can't play sloppy like that against the OKC Thunder. The Knicks got to get it together. We got to get into our offensive sets a lot quicker. Tonight, I just felt like the time of possession on per play or per possession, I don't know whatever the calculation is, I just thought was poor. Way too slow. Way too slow. Guys are sitting on the outside. Everybody's watching and waiting to see what Brunson does. And I'm not saying that people are tired of him, but you saw it. OG at times just like, bro, not to say he was saying what we doing, but you almost feel like, all right, there's a time we just stand in the corner and it was Mikal, Brunson, Cat, just operating the top of the key. Unacceptable versus OKC. We gotta be a lot sharper. We have to have game plan after game plan after game plan, especially when we don't have a bench to save us. We don't have a Derrick Rose. We don't have, those are what was starting that 1 year. Mitchell Robinson, I don't know when the hell he's gonna be healthy. We don't have that. We don't have those luxuries. I'm gonna say the luxuries. We don't have those necessities. Every great team, every great championship is a championship team, or at least aspiring ones, have had bench guys who come in and contribute. You're talking about defense, you're talking about offense, you're talking about connector play. You have to have that. I don't think the Knicks have that, man. So against OKC, you got to be a lot better, a lot smarter. Can't let a guy like Jalen Williams go. Can't let a guy like Aaron Wiggins go off. How many threes did he have because guys weren't making the proper rotations? And this is after making your man SGA pick up the ball so many times in the first half. How many times did SGA pick up the ball? He's looking for someone to pass it to. Second half, we lost our religion. Forgot about it. Now, granted, yes, legs are tired. I get it. And it's up to Tom Thibodeau to kind of rotate guys in, putting Shamet a little bit earlier. Cameron Payne, who needs to step up against OKC. Kind of chicken out against OKC. I saw you, Cameron Payne. Shoot to Cameron Payne, I saw you. That's not the Cameron Payne I know. They said my volume seems kind of low. Yo. Yo. All right. Let me know if it's good. Yo, Chico. Yo, Chico. Guys got to step up versus OKC. iHeart can be beasting against us on the boards. That cannot happen. Can't get out rebounded. It's not just on Cat. It's not just on Cat. One thing I got to give to Cat, man, I thought he was going to settle for more threes tonight like he did. Was it the Bulls? But I thought he was going to settle for shots, and he didn't. He didn't. I'll give him credit. He was aggressive from the start. And I think everybody has to have that mentality of playing in their spots. Not letting other team dictate to you how you play, the tempo how you play. No bueno. So salute to the Knicks, man. But this game doesn't prove anything. Sorry, it doesn't prove anything positive per se. It proves that Cat is starting to become the anchor on this team. That he's becoming a safety blanket on this team. Jalen Brunson, you gotta step up, bro. It's in your head, Jalen. It's not about working harder. It's about working smarter, my guy. You got too many weapons. And when you put us in these deficit times, then we can't really stagger lineups properly. We're fishing for points. We got to keep certain starters in. Lose leads. Sometimes the tempers might, I won't say flaring, but how we approach it just becomes janky. Now guys get into foul trouble. Cat had 3 before the first half. Or in the first half, excuse me. I believe Josh may have also had 3 in the first half. I could be wrong. On that one. Josh. Someone else had. No, it was like on the. I think it was on the Raptors. No, Josh had 4. I think he had 3 before the first half too. But I could be wrong. But let me see what you guys say, man. Cat can't have 13 shots like last time versus OKC, especially going guard. Yeah, the issue there, shoot to my brother JJ, man. The issue there was that we literally, when they were making a comeback, we literally stopped feeding Cat in the paint, and then we try to get the quick get back by getting threes. Now I know Tom Thibodeau, what he likes to do is that when the other team is coming back, he likes to shut them up, which can work, especially in transition, right? If y'all remember, that game you could start to see the chinks in the armor when Mikal just came off the wing or came around to the wing and shot that quick 3. And you just like, what do you? And you can start to just see them lose confidence. Jalen Williams started to get steals, turnovers, and you start to see them lose that. I would say confidence. Lose composure is a better way, right? You can't lose composure against a team like OKC. You see what the Cavaliers did tonight, man. Key rebounds. Jared Allen, Garland did his thing tonight versus the OKC Thunder. And this is with their best player, Donovan Mitchell, not having a strong game. They never lost composure. They let the secondary playmaker carry the team. And everybody else filled in, right? Ty Jerome, Max Strus had big games off the bench. Or good games off the bench, like they said. When you got so many weapons, let the other guys do it for you, man. No need to force it. So, got OKC coming up on Friday, man. Should be a great game. One thing I say about Tom Thibodeau is that you beat him the first time. Let him try to adjust that second time. Guys find their religion in the second game against teams. Now, granted, you could say last year, oh, OKC, the Magic, we didn't do it. Granted, Magic, for some reason, I had outnumbered because there's a game where they could not miss from three. Most of the games they couldn't hit nothing from three, but out physical does. Celtics, for whatever reason, just hit threes against that. Whatever. The Celtics will lose to freaking Tel Aviv. The Celtics will lose to the freaking Brooklyn CYO team. They're gonna come out and hit 27 threes against the Knicks the next game. Then lose to BCBA the next game after the Knicks. I don't know what it is about the Celtics. I don't get it. God help us all. I have no idea. But what I'm expecting from OKC is against OKC is for the Knicks, for Tom Thibodeau to play like Deadpool, right? Or not Deadpool, like Taskmaster. Taskmaster. Whenever you hit him, you fight against him, he learns your moves, everything, and he uses it against you. Now, we don't play like that, but we adjust. And that's what I'm expecting from Tom Thibodeau. Adjusting, learning how to keep that third quarter lead, learn how to keep composure, learn how to keep feeding Cat. When guys' legs are tired, what do? You get your butt in the post, you slow the game down, you turn into an old man's game. Young players want to run out and transition, they want to push the pace. And don't get me wrong, that OKC they have a really good half-court game as well too. Slow the damn game down. Out physical them. Ihart's a very good player. But Ihart can struggle defensively as well too. Ask Embiid. If we don't deploy Cat to be uber physical with Ihart, to hold the lead, to build a lead, to get him into foul trouble so he's not plus rebounding, then we wouldn't have learned our lesson. That third quarter, I need to see this execute that, man. Get Cat his ass in the post. Okay, Lou Dort is on your man Brunson. Get McCall in the post. Get OG in the post as well too. Let Josh Hart be the secondary playmaker. Let Brunson come off the ball, which he did several times tonight, but it was like Josh Hart bring up the ball and then Brunson would try to come off a screen and just get it right back, and then he'd be the playmaker with like 10 seconds, or the key playmaker with 10 seconds left to go. I want to see a play where we're running stagger screens for Brunson. I want to see split action for Brunson. We have Achua, we have Cat, all these guys where we can run actions to have Brunson and another weapon open. You tell me we can't run split action with Brunson McCall operating off of your man operating with your man Cat. McCall dives. McCall dives. Brunson cuts, curls around up top. Come on, dogs. Like, there's so many things we could do with these players, man. I think that we hamstring ourselves. That's also up to Tiz, bro. Now, I'm not asking for no intricate offenses, nothing. I'm not any of that, bro. But you got these good shooters. You got these guys who move well off the ball. We're not running enough split action. We're not running enough stagger screen, strong motion concepts. And these, I'm not talking about the toughest guy. I'm talking about simple concepts. You can turn motion strong from a staggered screen. That doesn't work. You can turn it into horns, which we run anyway. 2 plays that we run, we've run before. And this year, I know we ran a lot, or stagger screens a lot last year, especially last year, or a good amount of it. We don't have Reno anymore to set terrible screens. Like, there should be no reason for us to keep running, forcing the Brunson ISO hero ball. Friday is not a hero ball game, bro. Friday is a game where we have a competent offense and we give it to the guy who has the hand, who has the advantage. Simple as that. Simple as that. Yes, the depth is going to be an issue for the time being, but we have so many other problems that we need to solve even with our starting lineup. And we could beat OKC with our starting lineup and then have some contributions from our bench guys who hold it down, right? Like I said, stagger the offense, the lineups. One lineup, Brunson's ahead of the offense. Another lineup, Kaz ahead of the offense. Another lineup, McCaw's ahead playmaker. Like, come on. I'm not saying it's simple. I'm not saying it's the easiest. I'm not saying it's easy. But simple basketball. I just think that Tom Tibbs, he's overthinking it. He's also allowing too much read and react with Brunson. We need to psychologize. I know that's not a word. Get into the mind of Brunson and say, hey, what are you seeing out there? What are you thinking out there? How do you feel out there? What's going through your mind? What are you processing when you see this look? When you see this type of defender? Where's McCall on the floor? Where's OG on the floor? Where's Josh on the floor? And I think it has to be concerted effort by all parties all around. But guys, Let me know your thoughts. Leave your comments after this video, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in this late, man. Salute to you guys. You guys are the best. I know that this is dumb late. Again, I came from the game itself, so I just try to run a little post-game action. Big Cat seems to be back. God bless him for him being back, man. Hopefully his leg heals up even more before Friday, but he can't do it on his own, man. He can't be the safety blanket, which I didn't expect. I don't say nobody. I definitely didn't expect that from Cat. Being our safety blanket, being our anchor. But that's more so on Brunson not getting his ish together than it is on Cat. And Brunson, man, Brunson, you my guy. You my guy through and through. You the best point guard the Knicks have seen in years. Maybe since Clyde. Let me check. Step it up, Brunson. We know you can do better. But guys, leave your comments at the end of the video. Leave your likes as well, too. I appreciate you. Gmo Legion Knicks. Peace, Luke. God bless. And we are out. Peace, 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 peace.